ass nigga. If you're around a nigga that getting money, you're gonna be a nigga that getting money. That simple. What you need to do is cut off all distraction. Disappear from everyone. I mean everyone. At the end of the day, you's the only person that's gonna get yourself rich. No one else. I had folks like my friends. I don't seen people just go to the party every day. I'm like, man, I ain't even cut like that. Niggas talking about I'm lame and shit for not even trying to pop out the whole time, nigga. I'm trying to get some money on at the end of the day. I told myself at my 20s, bro, I'm gonna be working my ass off. I know me, and people that still live in this world know what life's really about. And you know you gotta grind for success. Man, just keep going your life, keep your mouth shut, and just do researches on business. You gotta put your brain to work, man. Invest your money. Biggest thing for real, invest your money, bro. Can't just have $5,000 just sitting telling me I'm gonna stack this shit. Hell nah, you need to invest probably like 4 of them. The people who you
I will prove to you that you will get rich and everything will be okay. And when you do get rich and you become successful, and yes, one day it will happen, it's not gonna be luck, it's not gonna be a coincidence. Now let me prove it to you that everything that you have in your head, that you want for your future, will come to real life. So before anyone got rich and anyone was even successful, they had the thought of themselves getting rich and successful, and they had some sort of a plan or even an idea in their head that it was gonna happen. So have you ever been talking about someone and then they call you? Or you're thinking about someone and then you see them the same day and you're like, wow, that was such a coincidence. Like I was just talking about this person and they sent me a text or they called me. That's not a coincidence. There's 0 coincidences in this world. You speak things into existence. And as crazy as it sounds, the crazy stuff is real. This is how the universe works. You can speak anything you want actually into existence. So by the more thoughts that you have of yourself being successful, the more thoughts you have of getting rich, eventually it's just gonna happen. Like I was saying, before anyone got rich, they had the thought of themselves first. You have to have a thought, you have to believe you're gonna get rich, and then it'll just actually happen. The universe has a weird way of working, but the more you think about it, the more obsessed you become with it, you will eventually speak it into existence, and all the thoughts that you have of yourself being your highest self is going to come to real life. It's just how it works. Before I had anything, before I had the lifestyle I have now, I always knew that it was gonna happen, and then it just did.
I'm being so real when I say this. Some of you guys need to get pissed off. You need to get pissed off that you finished high school just to work a job, or college just to work a job that barely pays your bills, and some kid who doesn't have a high school diploma is driving a $400,000+ Lamborghini and has several other exotic cars in his garage. I pay my parents more money than you make. Guaranteed. My parents are taken care of. All because I didn't listen. All because I did something else. And that should piss you off. I used to look at people like me when I was in 2022 like, fuck you. I'm going to have everything you have and more. Getting pissed off is one of the best things you can do as a man. But all these people want to tell you to be quiet, be humble, just, be content. If you want to be content, be humble, then get prepared to be the same your entire life. Never change. Never have any money. Never take care of anyone. Never do anything great. But if you want to do something great with your life and get some money and take care of the people around you,
Not about the money. Not about the money.
Digga, es kann einfach 20.000 Leute im Wagen kommen.
Damn.
Ich denke, das ist Bricks. Digga, es kann einfach 20.000 Leute im Wagen kommen. Deswegen, ich denke, das ist Bricks.
God damn. Oh my god. That's 60 minimum.
On your path to greatness, there are going to be long
Alright, Andrew Tate, bro.
time where you hate what you are doing, where you are dissatisfied with the actions you must undertake, where you are tired, where you are stressed. That is why it is difficult. That is why most people won't make it. If the path was easy, everybody would walk it and it would lead nowhere. 100 people start the path, 99 fall off because it is difficult, and the one person who makes it to the end gets the gold. If all 100 made it to the end and the gold was divided by 100, it wouldn't even be worth anything. The difficulty gives it value. The fact fact that it is difficult to do is the key component into the fact you want it in the first place. If it wasn't difficult, everyone would have it, and you wouldn't want it because no one would respect it. It's supposed to be hard. Life is supposed to be hard. You're supposed to think this is terrible. You're supposed to suffer and smile through the pain regardless. Discipline is the key to success in all realms as a man. And if you lack it, you stand no chance. You can give most people a roadmap to success. On your path.
Work, no results, but I'm a little bit better. Work, no results, but I'm a little bit better. Work, boom.
No chance? Was there no chance of? Is there no chance of my success? Is that what you're trying to say? Is that what you're trying to say? I'm not watching these just because I believe them. It's a little bit of motivation, but also kind of gets me a little bit frustrated in my circumstances right now. I'm not gonna lie. Seeing all these people successful, and I'm here. I mean, university's great and all, but someone is literally making my entire net worth if I was an engineer in like a whole week. So, no chance for failure. Yeah, I agree. I'm just watching these to be more transparent, honest with myself. How bad do I want it? I want it pretty bad, but I'm gonna be honest. The stuff I'm gonna have to do is already happening behind closed doors. Nobody's knowing what I'm going to do. And personally, honestly, no one's gonna care until I succeed. So, you know, it's just a little bit of motivation for me to maybe lock in a little bit, because obviously it's not about the money. Personally, I don't like sports cars. I don't even like accessories. If I could get an AP or a Rolex, I would not do it. I would probably invest it in some sort of stock. But that's just me. But then again, I'm not there. So what's the point of even thinking like this? Everybody got anything else?
You keep
Oh, we got Kai Sinat.
from January 1st to December 31st of this year, I'm telling you right now, something, I don't know how big the something will be, but something is bound to happen. It only takes 1 year for somebody to blow up. I'm not even gonna lie, it only takes
Alright, he
1
says
year.
blow up, but I don't want to blow up. I'm just here to get more power, but that's just me. Because you can have millions of followers, already said this a bunch of times. Millions of followers, thousands of people watch you. But at the end of the day, if you're a content creator or I guess influencer, you're gonna have not as much money as the guy that's there with 100,000 fans, but every single one of those people want him to succeed by buying some of his stuff. But of course, again, it's not about the money.
And go crazy. I'm telling y'all right now, whether it's YouTube, whether you want to rap, whether you want to sing, whether you in college and you want to do something, grind.
Already am.
December, something is bound
Way too busy, but again, that's just me, and burnout's getting real. Lane, bro, you gotta. Nah, never mind. I don't want you guys to understand me. I'm fine if you guys don't understand me. I'm just in one of those moments where people between like age 17 to like 30, they just want to lock in so bad. You gotta make it. You gotta make time, brother. I've been up at 4. I usually well, today I was at 4 a.m. I had to go to the gym, and then I came back, and then all this school is honestly holding me back so much. I feel like it's holding me back from, I mean, besides making bread, but you know, all that. But I'm gonna get my degree anyway, even if I feel like it's holding me back.
One day, it'll be a memory. Your dad's advice? Someday, you'll wish you'd written it down. The late night talks with your siblings, the quiet moments with your partner.
Thanks.
They'll fade into the past if you don't hold on to them now. You think there will always be more time to say
Sigma boy moments.
to apologize, to just be
GG.
there. But time doesn't work that way. The clock keeps ticking, even when you're not paying attention. So put down your phone. Show up. Say the words that matter. Because someday, the time you thought you had will run out.
That's true. You have time, but you don't have time at the same time. It's something. Bunch of toxic ones, though. I'm not gonna lie.
I will tell you this, Joe. You will never in life meet a hater doing better than you.
True.
I will tell you this, Joe.
A little bit.
You will never. Look around you. There is no.
David
team.
Goggins,
It was
man.
you. There was no weight loss program or mom and dad waking you up saying you can do it, you can be better, trying to build belief. You built belief when you had nothing. Rock bottom. Look around you.
Nobody's coming to save you, big dog. Don't you get that? The whole life has led to this point because of you. Your shitty decisions, your up habits, your poor choices.
Toxic. So toxic. I like it.
There's a moment when every boy realizes no one's coming to save him, and that's when he becomes a man. And some boys never get there and stay children forever.
Nobody else at the moment has the power to change you unless you have that initial spark and say, I must do something. I don't want this anymore. In order for something new to come, something old must go.
You're always one thing away from your life changing forever. But the most important aspect to that is that you have to show up.
But what it takes is a discipline that no one can ever even, they don't understand it. Everybody has the ability to do it, but they just don't want to.
I will do the work when I'm tired. I will do the work even if I'm sick. I will do the work even if I didn't sleep well. I will do the work even if I don't feel like it. I will do the work if it's cold outside. I will do the work if it's too hot. I will do the work if no one else wants to do it with me because I am driven by purpose.
There is a period in everybody's journey where they are so different because they've started to do new things that they no longer fit in with their old set of friends. But they're not sufficiently developed that they've gained their new set of friends. And they're unsure. All of my friends are taking the piss. Oh, not drinking again. Too good for us, are we? Not going out again this week. Oh, okay, well, like, enjoy staying in home and reading. Fucking nerd. So you're going to feel the pain of being ostracized from the group of friends that you used to have. But you're stuck in this messy middle where you haven't yet worked out who you are on the other side of this. And that lonely chapter that's in the middle is something that I would say almost nobody that I've ever met who has gone from a place where they are to a place where they want to be hasn't gone through.
Sign of success is the hate that you get along the way. And I promise you, every single person who wants to do something with their life and has done something with their life has gone through the exact chapter that you're going through. And it's the lonely chapter. It's the chapter where you don't fit in with your own friends, but you don't have the outcomes yet to fit into a new group of friends. And you're doing this thing, you're consuming content on the internet, you're doing these free tutorials online to try and figure out how to set up a podcast and where do I host this thing? And you're going through this and you're like, is this even worth it? Because you have no signs of success, right?
Success is a lonely journey. That's just a reality. And most people are not going to understand why you're so driven, why you're so obsessed. And if you try and make them understand, you're going to end up frustrated. The best advice I can tell you is go on the journey by yourself.
Cringe that is to say. Looks like I'm in that. Cringe that is. Gotta be real though. Discipline is nothing but self-respect at the highest level. Discipline is nothing but lack of self-respect. Discipline is doing the right thing for you and your goals, regardless of how you feel. And if you're affected enough, you would make the choices. Bro. Damn. Honestly, just follow what the better future you would do, honestly. Work out.
You give it all you have. If you lose, at least you try. I failed. It's 10 times more of a man than someone said, what if? Because what if never went to the arena?
Bruh.
What if I can pull this off? What if I can become someone that no one thinks I can be?
2024 edits. Why am I in this stage right now? Oh my god. I mean, thank God I'm not like 35 thinking about this, but fuck. I barely got any results. Even if
I can pull off a fucking miracle. What if? I start to say, what if? Look around you. There was no fucking team. It was you. There was no weight loss program or mom and dad waking you up saying you can do it, you can be better, trying to build belief. You built belief when you had nothing.
No one's coming. No one. No one's coming to push you. No one's coming to tell you to turn the TV off. No one's coming to tell you to get out the door and exercise. It's up to you.
It's so easy to be great nowadays, my friend, because most people are.
My friends for a long time, so I think myself still appreciate for doing that. Now I just gotta go pay it back tenfold, hundredfold, thousandfold, the usual. So funny. Like money's such a fickle thing. Cause I'm in that stage where I wanna chase it. But not just money, but also success. At the same time, once I get there, I just know I will never go back and will always be hungry for it. Then again, it's just gotta be me doing it.
Most people don't want to go to the.
Mostly because no one really wants to help me right now. Just me. Most people do when they do something a little different. It's just you. Just you on that road.
Extra mile. Most people don't want to find that extra because it sucks. It's miserable. It's lonely. And that's where I gain the advantage.
You're a mistake.
Only just motivational.
You're not supposed to be Spider-Man.
Like you took everything from me.
Being Spider-Man is a sacrifice.
You're the best of all of us, man.
That's the job.
Bad things are gonna happen.
You can't have it all, kid.
Not for Mets going PA 3 years in a row. Yep. Each year was 12 every single time, and they don't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's what I hate about my situation. Also, why I'm kind of just on stream doing this, because I'm gonna be more honest about myself. Also, document this like a vlog, I guess. Not really vlogging, because my vlog life is really boring. It's literally just me being emotionless and just not talking, and just trying to improve on so many different things, trying to make it work. We'll get there eventually, yes. I will, I know. I can literally see myself there, but I have nothing to show for it. But I can literally see myself. It's also kind of why I like it is just me, but like I really hate my classes, not because they're hard, but because they're basically teaching me to like literally work for someone else, especially when AI is gonna take over the world, because yeah, you guys aren't understanding the powerfulness of AI. So it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna have someone determine my fate of making $160,000 a year And if I like need to use so many more years of my life to just improve that, when in the meantime I could focus all those years into making 160 in a month, and then into a few weeks, then a week, and I could make 160 in a day. Of course, it's not about the money, but like, I guess me personally don't like to be at the mercy of people and scholarships and grants, but it doesn't help that I obviously kind of need it to. Makes me angry.
Look around you.
That's just me.
You're a mistake.
For years I've been taking care of this little boy, right? Making sure he is loved, that he feels like he belongs wherever he wants to be. He wants to go out into the world and do great big things. And what I worry about most is they won't look out for you like us.
I saw all these amazing places and met all these amazing people.
They won't root for you like us.
But they didn't want me. I kept thinking about what you said.
Wherever you go from here, you have to promise to take care of that little boy for me.
I let him have it.
Make sure he never forgets where he came from.
I beat them all.
And he never doubts that he is loved. And he never lets anyone at those big fancy places he's gonna be in tell him that he doesn't belong there.
That's all it is, Miles. A leap of faith.
Everyone keeps telling me how my story is supposed to go. Nah, I'm gonna do my own thing.
Let it.
I slept on myself for way too long. I underestimated the gifts that God gave me for way too long.
Not religious,
I forgot
but
to love
yeah.
myself for way too long, and never again will I abandon myself.
I lost so many people in my life, but the one person that I miss the most is myself. And never again would I allow that to happen. Never again would I allow someone to come into my life and dictate how I'm supposed to live it.
No matter how hard I push myself, no matter how hard I try, I guess there are some things that just aren't possible. So, I might as well give up.
Hey! Anybody can do it as long as they're willing to work hard.
Very animated this.
I almost gave up that.
It doesn't matter how many times you fall down in this life. It just matters if you're willing to get up again and again and again. And don't stop! Don't ever stop until you win!
I was like 1 inch away.
Go fuck yourself! What the fuck do you expect? You're not putting in the work. You have to do more. I don't live off that hope shit. I wish the water was cold. I wish them motherfucking instructions keep on fucking running.
Hey,
hard
hard
man. Fucking rain.
Yeah.
All I need is a miracle. Well, guess what? That miracle ain't coming. The only way to overcome it is for you and you alone to face it. Success isn't a straight line. It's a maze. And when you think you figured that maze out, you hit a wall. And you gotta turn the fuck around and start again. Learn to help
David
yourself.
Goggins.
Don't count on other people to help you. You can't outrun your demons.
You're just a bitch. Honestly, that's.
David. If I got anything else here.
I'm just in a mindset right now where I'm trying to be locked in more than I ever have been in my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm just locked in with me. I mean, this money ain't gonna make itself. No one finna grind for me. You know what I'm saying? These dreams are gonna catch by themselves. My family's life is not gonna change unless I put in the work. And I feel comfortable with that pressure. Because I know I'm finna do it. I'm just in a mind.
I say chase your dreams, man. Do that thing, man, that keeps you up at night. That thing that bothers you, man, that makes you trip. You can't quit thinking about it. That's what you got to chase.
I got actually Hey, Japanese girl doing cool stuff. Wow. Boy. Wow, very cool.
You need to do something, you do it anyways. You don't do it because you're motivated, you do it because you're disciplined. You need to let discipline be your guide, not how you feel. You impose discipline on the situation and you do what you're supposed to do. You don't feel like working out, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that you don't feel like working out, it doesn't matter. It's not part of the calculation. Discipline overrides that. Discipline trumps your feelings.
Oh, no, it's... Oh.
To my younger siblings, I'm sorry if I've been hard on you, or if I haven't always been there through all your ups and downs. I wish I could go back and change the past, but I can't. What I do know is that I wouldn't be the same without you. You've taught me so much about love, patience, and resilience, even when I didn't realize it. You are my reason to keep going, my reminder to push forward and not let life hold me back. I live for you and would do anything for you without hesitation. From laughing together to arguing over the smallest things, every moment has shaped the bond we share. It hasn't always been perfect, but I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. Thank you for being there for me in ways I didn't always deserve. I love you more than I can put into words, and if you ever need me, whether it's to laugh, cry, or simply talk, I'll always be here. You'll always have me in your corner, no matter what.
Doesn't help that I can't repay it. My God. X. Liked. That's what. Honestly, out of all these, I can. Watch this. Once. Oh my God. Oh my God. Holy moly. 125, 50, 70.
Work, no results, but
Work, grind. Yep. What else you gotta say to me, huh, Tick? The only thing
There is a
that I
period in everybody's journey where
actually I kind
they
of
are
just
so different because they've started to do new things that they no longer fit in with their old set of friends. But they're not sufficiently developed that they've gained their new set of friends. And they're unsure. All of my friends are taking the piss. Oh, not drinking again. Too good for us, are we? Not going out again this week. Oh, okay. Well, like, enjoy staying in home and reading. Fucking nerd. So you're going to feel the pain of being ostracized from the group of friends that you used to have. But you're stuck in this messy middle where you haven't yet worked out who you are on the other side of this. And that lonely chapter that's in the middle is something that I would say almost nobody that I've ever met who has gone from a place where they are to a place where they want to be hasn't gone through.
Sign of success is the hate that you get along the way. And I promise you, every single person who wants to do something with their life and has done something with their life has gone through the exact chapter that you're going through. And it's the lonely chapter. It's the chapter where you don't fit in with your own friends. but you don't have the outcomes yet to fit into a new group of friends. And you're doing this thing, you're consuming content on the internet, you're doing these free tutorials online to try and figure out how to set up a podcast and where do I host this thing? And then and you're going through this and you're like, is this even worth it? Because you have no signs of success, right?
Success is a lonely journey. That's just a reality. And most people are not going to understand why you're so driven, why you're so obsessed. And if you try and make them understand, you're going to end up frustrated. The best advice I can tell you is go on the journey by yourself.
Through the ranks, my son at Arasaka Tower, top floor, I can just see it. You've got this, dear.
Yeah, well, easier said than done. Huh?
Mom!
Is that drama team? Oh, thank Christ.
He's not a client.
Neither is she.
Cyber Edge Runner, super sad.
For the city feet wagons.
Copy that.
What? What the hell? I'm here. Very top of Arasaka Tower.
So you tell me, what have I been busting my ass for? Everything I do for you, Dee. Don't you see that? You're breaking my heart, beautiful.
Wait, what?
You're everything to me. I want to give you a fighting chance in the city and a good education. It's why I put in all of those hours.
Nice. Nice sadness. Nice. Well. It's like it's back to the mental lab with me. Back to the mental lab and start doing things differently once again.